What's up, peoples? Hecate is a powerful and multifaceted figure in Greek mythology, often associated with magic, crossroads, the moon, the night, ghosts, necromancy, and witchcraft. Her name comes from the Greek hekatos, meaning worker from afar, and it seems as if she was accepted into Greek religion from the Carians in southwest Asia Minor. She is a complex goddess with a long and varied history in Greek and later Roman mythology. Let's take a closer look at her characteristics, symbols, roles, and significance. Hecate's origins are somewhat unclear, but she is often mentioned as a daughter of the titans Perses and Asteria, from whom she received her power over heaven, earth, and sea. In some accounts, she is also said to be the daughter of Zeus, and either Asteria or Demeter, the goddess of harvest and agriculture. Hecate was also identified with a number of other goddesses, including Artemis, goddess of the hunt, Selene, goddess of the moon, the sea goddess Crataeis, the Thracian goddesses Bendis and Cottus, who was associated with hunting and the moon, and the goddess of the Taurian Chersonesus in Scythia. In addition, she was associated with various nymphs, including the Colchian nymph Perseus, the Euboean nymph Myra, who was the dog star, the Eleusinian nymph Deira, and the Boeotian nymph Hyrcania. According to ancient sources, Hecate was a virgin goddess who had no children, and as such she was often depicted wearing a maiden's knee-length dress. However, she was sometimes identified with Crataeis, the mother of the sea monster Scylla, by Porcus, the ancient sea god of the hidden dangers of the deep, while others claimed that she was the mother of the sorceress Circe by Aeetes, a son of the sun god Helios and the oceanid Perseus. Sometimes her children were thought to be the Empusai, female demons who seduce travelers. Hecate is frequently depicted in a triple form, representing her influence over the three realms of the heavens, the earth, and the underworld. This triple aspect is also associated with her role as the goddess of the crossroads, where multiple paths converge. Throughout antiquity, Hecate's triple form was portrayed as three separate bodies around a central column. But in late antiquity, this representation transformed into a single goddess with three heads. One of Hecate's most prominent roles is her guardianship of crossroads. In ancient times, crossroads were considered liminal spaces, where different paths intersected, symbolizing transitions and choices. Hecate was believed to have the power to guide travelers and help them make decisions. Pillars called Hecateia were placed at crossroads and doorways, possibly to keep away evil spirits. Hecate is closely associated with magic, witchcraft, and sorcery. She was believed to have the ability to grant power to sorcerers and witches, and was invoked in magical rituals. Her connection to the supernatural and the unknown made her a patron of magic practitioners. Hecate is also linked to the moon, especially in her role as a goddess of night and darkness. She was sometimes associated with the crossroads of night and day, symbolizing the transition between light and darkness. As such, she was often depicted holding torches or lanterns, illuminating the path through the darkness. Hecate's association with the underworld is seen in her role as a guide for souls, helping them transition from the mortal world to the afterlife. This connection to the realm of the dead further solidified her status as a goddess with influence over various transitions and liminal spaces. Hecate was associated with the black she-dog and the polecat or weasel, which ancient peoples kept to hunt vermin. 3 metamorphosis myths describe the origins of Hecate's animal familiars. The dog was the Trojan queen Hecuba, who leapt into the sea after the fall of Troy and was transformed by the goddess. The polecat was either the witch Gale, turned as punishment for her incontinence, or Galantheus, midwife of Alcmena, who deceived the gods during the birth of Heracles and was transformed by the enraged Eileithyia, goddess of childbirth and labor pains, but who was adopted by the sympathetic Hecate. Hecate was also said to be accompanied by the Furies, the winged creatures who punished wrongdoing, and the Lampades, or the nymphs of the underworld, who were gifted to her by Zeus for her loyalty in the battle with the Titans. In myth, Hecate assisted Demeter in her search for Persephone after Hades had stolen her away, guiding Demeter through the night with flaming torches. After Demeter and Persephone had reunited, Hecate became Persephone's minister and companion in Hades. Hecate also fought against the giants when they made war on the gods, and she was known for having defeated the giant Clythias with her twin torches, as she is often depicted in ancient paintings. Hecate had a significant following in ancient Greece, and her worship was particularly popular in the Hellenistic and Roman periods, with significant archaeological finds of votive offerings to the goddess found in Lagina in Caria and Phrygia. Her devotees often conducted ceremonies and rituals on the night of the new moon, or during the Hecate's Deipnon, which was the last day of the lunar month. Offerings of food and other items were made to appease her and seek her favor, given at crossroads, road junctions, and any other sort of boundary or threshold, and was known as the Supper of Hecate. Hecate's image and symbolism have persisted through history, and she has been reinterpreted and incorporated into various cultures and traditions. In later periods, especially during the Renaissance and the Neo-Pagan Revival, Hecate's association with magic and witchcraft were revived, and she became an emblem of feminine power and mystery. Thank you so very much for watching. Please like and share the video, and subscribe to the channel to help support me. Till next time, bye bye.